You guys have been so supportive since I announced my pregnancy, and there are not enough words to express my gratitude to all of you. Hi, welcome. I'm Felisa Ricketts. I want you to go ahead and subscribe, like this video if it's the first time you're catching me. Now, by the look of this video, I'm outside. Yes, I'm outside because I'm on campus for three days. I'm on campus for 3 days doing what is called my residency program. I'm actually completing a master's degree in the United States. That's something that I never mentioned. All right, so in completing this master's degree, a portion of the program is online and a portion of the program is in person, where you have to travel to the university and attend classes. So what have I been up to? So last year I packed my bags and moved to United States, where I have been studying. I have been pursuing my master's degree for the second time. A lot of you know, well, some of you might know that I started my master's degree in Jamaica before. I actually started a master's with the University of the West Indies and did everything, did the introductory courses, and by the time I realized it was time to start, I didn't feel fully ready because Western STEM had just opened its face-to-face location and it was taking off pretty big, and I was the person at the center of it all. So I felt like I needed to pause until next year. So I paused, made that tough decision. It was hard because I felt ready to do my master's in business, and I'll express why I studied a lot of you might know, but why I chose business. My first degree is actually chemistry, so my bachelor's is in chemistry and integrated science. I have been a teacher of the sciences, chemistry, physics, and biology. Right? I have also been teaching IT and principles of business because I developed a passion for business subjects, information technology. So Masters of Business Administration was definitely the next thing to choose. The sun is getting really hot, so I might have to pause soon. But yes, I paused because I realized that, I needed to focus on Western STEM because it was just about to grow exponentially. There were so many students and parents to be impacted. We were hiring, and that September was crazy. So I did my introductory courses with my master's, and then it was after that I decided that, I don't think I'd be able to continue studying at that time. I needed a break. So the plan was that after that break, I was going to continue studying at the University of the West Indies. Fast forward to a year, we had a very tough year. So many changes in Western STEM Academy. I had just opened my second physical location, the first one for Pro Linkage Marketing. We opened one for Western STEM Academy, and things were just getting really crazy. Like, a lot of you see me at the front of entrepreneurship, doing business, and it's one of the most rewarding things I've ever done. But the pressure, like, I need a whole video for the pressure that placed on me, dealing with the business, dealing with some personal loss at the time, personal challenges. It just became too much, and I had to make that conscious decision to transition online, fully online for Western STEM at the time, and also close the physical location that we had already invested almost 3 million Jamaican dollars in, because we rented it as a shell unit, built it out, decorated it, painted it. I'm talking putting tiles, putting drywall structure in, because we literally just got the concrete. It wasn't built out yet, so we had to fix it up, and that cost almost 3 million, and that was a rented space. So we had to pay rent first, second, and third month, so 3 months of rent plus build out the entire building. So that was really, really costly, like almost $3 million, as I'm mentioning. But we had to make that tough decision that, I just couldn't manage at the time anymore. A lot of things had just changed in my life, and so much was going on. And I don't call it a loss, it was a learning experience, and definitely a pivotal moment, and I had to adapt. Adapting is the only way I'm actually here now. So a lot were going on behind the scenes that some persons didn't know about except my close friends. So packed up my bag and decided that, I'm going to go to USA, study, and basically be there for a while, right? So here I am, fast forward to a year later. I'm still studying, also pregnant with my first baby, and I'm just, happy. It's just such a miraculous moment, right? So here I am. I'm also working, in addition to running Western STEM Academy, full-time online school, where in addition to being a full-time student, I'm also admissions representative at my university. So what that means is that I help students who are aspiring to study in the United States as well to actually access that service and complete their complete their enrollment process, right? So as I mentioned, I'm outside, and complete their enrollment process. So if you're in any country that actually accepts students who are going to the US on student visa, then definitely our school is accepting. We also have programs where persons can study remote, so you don't have to travel to the US, but if you want to travel to the US on student visa, that's something that's also possible, right? And with that there comes work opportunities as well, practical experiences for those pursuing masters and doctoral programs. You can actually have work experience, paid or unpaid work experience, called CPT. I can go into whole videos about those CPT as well as OPT, what those is, curricular practicum training, right? And these opportunities are very good, in terms of getting hands-on learners experience. Since being here, I've been able to get my US driver's license, which I did a whole video about that experience, and also get like social security number to do that practicum experience. So it's been a journey, right? I'm also deep in the whole process of how do you get health care, especially as someone who is pregnant. It's so different than Jamaica, and these are some of the things that I hope to share on this channel, that they'll help persons, just little stuff about my journey as much as I can share. And if you have questions or anything, please let me know. I am in a different state in terms of where I am in my life. There's so many things that have changed, and I'll try to be as open as I possibly can as I move along in phases, stages, right? But if you have questions, definitely let me know. I'm still here, still passionate about entrepreneurship. I don't do as much coaching as I used to, just because of the time constraints, but I still have the online school, Western STEM Academy, that has been helping students to excel. That's something that remained consistent because of the outstanding parents and also teachers that we have, and administrative assistants, and just our admin team, our core of leaders and teachers who have been helping us to keep the school going excellent. So our results continue to be amazing and outstanding, and I'm just so grateful for that. That's my first baby, as I always say, right? So we hope to continue helping persons. And yes, in the last video someone commented on how out of breath I was. That's I have been always like that, in terms of I always tend to breathe heavy. I don't know why, but then I learned that since pregnancy, I learned that I have low iron deficiency anemia, and I also have sickle cell trait and thalassemia trait, right? So these are all blood challenges that affect how your body is able to get oxygen. So if you see me breathing hard, those are some of the possible reasons, in addition to one sign of pregnancy or one symptom of pregnancy or one fact about pregnancy, is that you have to take enough oxygen in for you and your baby. So about second to third trimester, women naturally tend to breathe harder. So imagine all of that combined. And I'm also standing outside in the hot sun. So yeah, those are some of the things. So it's been a journey, having PCOS, getting pregnant, as well as navigating from being a teacher for a period of time in Jamaica in public school, then private school, losing teaching jobs in the middle of pandemic, starting a school online, starting a coaching business online, then opening up that physical location for the school online, continuing to help parents and students to excel, helping entrepreneurs to start their own businesses, as well as starting a marketing agency online, then transitioning to face-to-face with that marketing agency, spent $3 million to invest in the physical building, hired a lot of people that eventually cost me so much, then having to switch back to online, take up my old bags and move to a new country, change a lot of things in my life, and then becoming pregnant, also mentioning forgetting studying, starting a new job, working in the US, going to school in the US, as well as navigating the healthcare system, because that's a whole journey by itself. And just being here in such a time like this, that's something that I want to share. So let me know if you have questions, anything that you want to know about this journey, you know. And if you have comments, I'm trying to do this content creator, well, I'm trying to create more content. I don't have a lot of time, but I enjoy doing it. Creating content is something that I like. Not that I like editing. I hate editing. That's not one of my strengths, right? I hate editing, but I definitely will have to learn. What I really like is just the ability to talk to the camera and being able to impact and inspire someone else. So that's really what I like about creating content. So it's not to sit down and edit for long hours. That's not really me. I am just someone who likes to film what's going on, right, and record inspiring things that I feel may benefit somebody else, and interacting. So I definitely welcome all likes, comments, subscribers, right? This channel is pretty new and you guys have been helping it to grow so much. So I want to do at least one video per week. I'm trying consistency because consistency is important. I post on TikTok, I post on YouTube. This week was really busy with school, just being on campus, completing assignments. Yeah, it is something. This MBA is no joke. Plus having a full-time job, being a full-time mom, growing baby, right? Because I also had baby appointments this week where I had to do my ultrasounds and stuff like that. Right, I also, yeah, I have some great news coming, and I just want to really share some things with you in hopes that somebody will be inspired, because I do watch a lot of videos myself. As much as I create, I watch more than I create, and I want to inspire somebody else that, hey, you can create something too. It doesn't have to be perfect. Let me tell you, I only have my tripod and my phone, and I'm outside. I was heading home, heading into the car, and I said, let me just take up my tripod and just talk. And that's how a lot of great persons start, right? You don't have to have 10,000 subscribers when you start. This page is pretty still new. I think we have under 40 subscribers, so we want to build that up, right? We want to build that up as much as possible with a loyal community of persons who are on the mission. So yeah, remember to reach out to me. I'm here, right? I'm your resource for a lot of things. If I can help you, I might be able to direct you to somewhere or someone who might be able to help you. So yeah, that's the journey that I've been on. I'm happy to be here. Remember to subscribe if you have not yet done so. It's very, very important. A lot of you watch and I appreciate it. It means so much to me. But I also want you to subscribe, right? And let me know what you want to hear more of, you know, anything about me, why you even subscribe, you know, how did we meet. Just comment something. The comments help. So let me tell you how that also helps. It helps when you comment and interact, because the app will share the post to more persons, and that will actually allow more people to be impacted. So when I post and you interact by commenting, and even if you don't get to watch all of the video, just say something. Even if you don't think your comment is related to the video, just say something, you know, maybe something you wanted to tell me. Of course, that's not private. If you want to say something private, you can direct message me, right? But if you want to say something, maybe I'm proud of you, or I relate, I have the same experience, or great video, I'm seeing this at 12 o'clock, maybe that's what we should post. Let me know when you are seeing this video, right? Let me know when you're seeing this. I just want everybody who watch it to comment. I'm going to reply to all the comments. I didn't reply to all of the comments the last time, so I will have to reply to all of the comments now, right? So let me know if you have any questions. I'm here and I'm very excited to interact with you, to hear what is going on, and definitely help if you have any questions or concerns. So remember to subscribe, share this video, like and comment, right? So it's been my pleasure talking to you again. As I mentioned, I'm outside. I'm just outside here, right, and about to head home right now, or head to the place where I'm staying. So thanks again for watching, guys. It's really been my pleasure. I enjoyed making this video and hope that at least one person learned something or is able to be blessed, inspired, motivated, and know that, hey, challenges are going to come, but it's not what happened when those challenges come. It's what you do after the challenges. You might cry. I cried a lot last year. Last year was a very overwhelming year, and as we get closer, I'll share more of those things. But you know, it was a lot of crying, a dark period of just depression, being overwhelmed, feeling like a failure in certain parts of my life, and just understanding that I couldn't stay down. You know, there were so many persons looking to me for motivation and inspiration in that time. But what I really want to say is that nobody has it all figured out. All of us are fighting some battles, and I kind of took a break from social media a little bit, where I wasn't as active as I was, and that was helpful because I didn't know what I was gonna post, because my life felt like it was just falling apart. You know, at 28, having to start over, it is not easy, but we have to do what we have to do, right? It doesn't matter which age you are, you can start over at any time, because you shouldn't have to settle for less than you deserve. And that's something that I did for a very long time. I settled for less than I deserve. I felt like things were gonna be okay, but it comes a time when you have to know what you're worth, and if you don't treat yourself how you are worth, then who is going to treat you that way? So yeah, it was a pivotal, life-changing year, and here I am a year later, one of the most peaceful, blessed, and amazing, and calm, and stress-free year. I used to be so stressed, overwhelmed, you know, just feeling bad about myself, but still having to show up as if everything was together. But it was not. So many things were falling apart, and I just want to let you know that, hey, if you are in that position where you feel like things are falling apart, you feel like some things are not coming together, God has a plan for you. Just talk to him, reach out to him. That's what I've been able to do, and he has come through. And I'm not saying everything is perfect now, but he definitely helps us, or help to bring us through our situation. So here I am, being vulnerable as much as I can with you, being grateful for your support, all of you. I appreciate every single one of you. So remember to like this video if you were inspired, impacted, and I want you to comment as well, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful day.